Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hold on. I see a lot of haters in the comments. So please, please, if you got something to say it to me. Say it to me so I can body bag your dumbass. Say it to me. And all those people that was talking about Canelo's ducking this guy, Canelo's ducking that guy.
Think he's trying to avoid you. What? You believe he's trying to avoid you? I don't think he's trying to avoid me. I just believe he has a lot of options. But now the fans have been calling.
Hold on. David Benavidez says Canelo's not ducking. Look, we got to clear up a lot of this. A lot of this. Somebody said, when am I going to rematch John? John is still in a body bag at the morgue from that ass whooping. I'm sure John don't want another ass whooping. I tell you what, John. I tell you what. Look, I'm gonna tell you this: the greatest two ass whoopings I've ever given out on the IBFP has to be John boxing, and the second one, it has to be. I'm going to say Southpaw. I mean, I'll put my foot in his ass. He had no facts. He was literally exposed. I don't even know why anybody would even be subscribed to this guy. I'm going to drop the link maybe one time, maybe two times. We'll see. And we'll see what these guys talking about. We'll see what they talking about. We'll see what they talking about. We'll see what they talking about. Oh, yeah. I beat Bruce Vane's ass so bad that this guy talking about so I'm gonna tell you, I destroyed Bruce so bad. This dude was talking about how his phone didn't work, his charger was messed up. Man, get your Metro PCS looking at. I mean, these guys is just making up any excuse to duck. That's it. That's it. Oh my goodness. Salute to my brother BJ Freeman. He said, you're going to the Virgil fight. I'm not going to be able to make it, but that's going to be one hell of an action-packed fight. I'm really looking for Spence Crawford. That's going to be a great fight. And look, I honestly, with Spence Crawford, I can't even decide anymore, man. I must have went over this fight 1,000 times. I can't even do it. I can't even do it. Oh, man. My brother said South Crack drinks Bud Light. Salute to Frankie. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Hold on. Now, somebody came on here and told me, somebody clicked on here and told me earlier when the stream started, somebody was like, I'm a nut rider, I'm a nut hugger, I'm all this. So I dropped the link and these comments disappear. Where are these guys at now? Hold on, I'm trying to find their comments. Where you at now? I dropped the link. Where you guys at? I thought you guys was talking big talk. Where you at? Hold on. I'm not seeing it. Can somebody please find the haters that were talking all that shit earlier, and I can't find it. The link come out, and they nuts disappear. Is that what's happening? I dropped the link. You guys lose your nuts? What's going on? They just lurking, afraid of that body bag. Salute to my brother SSC. He says, salute, Nuke, Viva Mexico. Come on. Where is it? Where's everybody at? Where is it? Jessica says, Canelo going everywhere to clean house and people are butthurt. Mayweather crying right now. Look, I'm going to tell you this. A lot of people don't want to talk about Canelo going to the PBC, being the PBC killer. They don't want to hear it. See, what they wanted was, oh, Canelo will never go to the PBC. He's scared. He's scared of Charlo. He's scared of Benavidez. He's scared of Andrade. The moment he goes over there, signs a 3-fight deal for all the smoke, all of these guys started spreading lies like they spread their cheeks. All of them. Oh, BJ. Oh, hold on. I gotta post this one. Oh my gosh. Hold on. This one almost killed me. Oh man. My brother BJ Freeman says Southpaw on the internet getting smoked by Walmart pushcart workers. Mike, this is what happens when you talk shit and you're a 50-year-old amateur boxer. This is what happens. This is what happens. Oh my goodness. My brother Boxing Monster in the building. Salute to you, family. Salute and much love. My brother Running Fed says Showbiz and Southpaw. Let me tell you this, Showbiz the adult. This guy always lurking around the corner, scared to say, hey, Showbiz, I'm going to just give you a message. Showbiz, you can talk to the landlord. You can come on here. I dropped the link for you. You don't need to be afraid. I'm going to make you look stupid, but I'm going to make you even more famous. Come on, man. Come on. Showbiz, find your nuts and come talk to me. Hold on. I'm waiting on all these guys. Hold on. This is for my brother Noe, because I know you watching Noe. Bernice says, teabag all these haters. Thank you, Bernice. Bernice, I like to mess around and teabag you. Salute. Oh, my God. War Prime Minister, salute to you, family. He says, Nuke, they tell me Canelo is not only responsible for Andrade's career, but for the submersible imploding, the war in the Ukraine too. Oh my God. They blame Canelo for everything. Everything. It's Canelo's fault their wife cheated on him. It's Canelo's fault that they got to take Viagra. It's Canelo's fault their hair falling out. It's Canelo's fault Southpaw getting his ass whooped by Walmart employees. It's all Canelo's fault. Blame Canelo for everything. Blame Canelo for it. It's all his fault. It's all his fault. That's what it is. They want to blame Canelo for everything. It ain't, I mean, damn, stop it. Stop it. Oh, man. Hold on. The plug says IBFP. South Crack tried dissing, saying you live with your grandma, calling yourself the landlord. Any thoughts? Now, that's funny, because when me and him had our debate, this guy was showing me an outdated basement. Obviously, that's where he lives and sleeps. All the cabinets and shit was fucked up. And you want to talk about me? They call me the landlord because I own properties. Not only do I own properties, I own his dumbass. That's his problem. But it's okay. You're online getting beat up by Walmart associates. I mean, think about your life. You're a 50-year-old amateur getting your ass whooped by Walmart associates. Slap yourself. And Southpaw, that link is still out there. If you show up, I will drop it for you. Showbiz the adult. Come on. Okay, we got one. What's this guy, Yazoo or whatever? He says, man, shut up. Oh, you so tough, aren't you? You so tough. So what do I need to shut up about? Talk to me. Tell me why I'm so stupid. Explain to me why I'm a dumbass. And don't forget the link is there for you, Coochie. Because I body bagged his. He's an Andrade fan. So when I start talking about Andrade's resume, this guy was talking about, don't talk about his resume. What is Canelo doing? Who is Canelo? Come on, Yazoo, where you at? You just dropped a comment. Now I can't find your ass in the comments. Come on. Here we go. He says, why Boo Boo has to show his ID, aka resume? Who have you fought? But Ryder and Rocky Fielding walked right in without ID. What are you talking about? I never said Boo Boo had to show no resume. I said his resume is shit. That's a big difference. Are you saying Demetrius Andrade has a great resume? Because you're hearing something I never said, dumbass. That's why you got one eye bigger than the other. Now listen, go ahead, either click the link or respond to my comment. Does Demetrius Andrade have a great resume? Does he? Come on. I don't see you in the comments no more. Now you're letting Demetrius Andrade teabag you. Come on, go ahead and leave your comment. Tell me, how good is Demetrius Andrade's resume? Because his career is shit. That ain't Canelo's fault, that's his. And he says, Canelo and his fans said, who have you fought when Boo Boo approached for the fight? There's no Canelo fan on this channel that has ever said that Demetrius Andrade came. Every Canelo fan on this channel wants to fight because they know he'd get murdered. Everyone on the channel, everyone's begging for the Demetrius Andrade. That's a tune-up. Canelo could literally fight him and turn around and fight a better fighter in the same night. That's a tune-up. What Canelo fan is afraid of Canelo fighting Demetrius Andrade? None of them. So please, every time I talk about Demetrius Andrade resume, you like to bring up Canelo. Canelo and Demetrius Andrade resume does not belong in the same sentence. It does not. So please explain to me, does Demetrius Andrade have a Hall of Fame resume? Yes or no? Is he a great fighter? Does he have a great resume? Why is his career in the toilet? He said, then don't ask for his resume. Who's asking for his resume? I'm asking you, is it great or not? Is it great or not? He said Canelo fought basic fighters. So we're comparing resumes. Let's see who really fought basic fighters. Come on. Who really fought basic fighters? Canelo or Demetrius Andrade? Who really fought shit? Who really fought shit? Come on, Yazoo. Where your bitch ass at? Show up. Now you can listen from the comments. Now you don't want to talk about resume. Now you don't want to talk about, I can't find you. Drop a comment, pussy. Come on. Here's your chance. You've been trying to talk to me all week. Now I make time for your bitch ass and you won't click it. Come on, drop the comment. Who has a better resume? Come on. Come on. I'm waiting. Boo-boo, where's the resume? His resume is boo-boo. Your face is boo-boo. Your argument is boo-boo. That big-ass eye is boo-boo. Come on, talk to me. Okay, he's been body bagged. I don't see no more comments from this guy. I don't see nothing. Obviously, he don't want the smoke. Don't come back on the live saying something else, Coochie. The link has been dropped. If you want it, go find it, pussy. Because the guy obviously don't want no smoke. He done already been humiliated. He done already been humiliated. I tell you what, everybody want me to drop the, I'm going to drop the link again. Everybody keep asking, I'm going to drop it again just for you. Just for you. So don't get your tampon in a bunch. I'm going to go ahead and drop this link for your pussy ass one more time. That's okay. Every time, I'm trying to understand why every time I mention Canelo, not in one sentence, you're talking about Andrade and how Canelo's scared. Then I mention Andrade's resume in another sentence and you bring up Canelo. Like you're in love with this man. You are. They don't go together. They do not go together. Stop it. This is why your daddy should have kept the condom on. Because you're a dumbass. That's why. You're a dumbass. Your daddy should have kept the rubber on. He should have just let loose in your mama's face and this wouldn't have been a problem. He messed up. That's why I'm having an argument right now because your daddy didn't let loose in her face. Come on, stop it. Stop it. You don't know who you're talking to, boy. I hurt your feelings. You're asking your mama some hard questions. You got the wrong one today, brother. Because this ain't what you want. This is not what you want. But it's okay, Yazoo. I just dropped the link for your coochie ass. The link has been dropped. The link has been dropped. The link has been dropped. We waiting on you. We waiting on you. The link has been dropped. Yazoo, the link is dropped. Click the link. Yazoo, click the link. Click the link, Yazoo. Look, let's cut all the bullshit aside. Click the link and check me. If I'm a bitch, if I'm a pussy, if I'm this, click the link and set me straight. That's what you can do. Shut me up. Shut me up then. You tough, right? I'm talking about your daddy should have busted your mama face like all the other 10 guys before him. And you sit up here still scared to click a link? I wouldn't let nobody talk about my mama like that. I guess you know it's true. I guess you feel the same. I don't know. Did Canelo busted your mama? I don't know. I don't know why you so mad at him. Did he bust your cheek? Did he bust your girl's cheeks? What's the problem? Why won't you get on there and click the link? Come on, Yazoo. I dropped the link for you. I dropped the link for you. Like a lot of men dropped the link for your mama. I wouldn't let nobody talk about my mama like that. I wouldn't let nobody say my mama has sausages all in her face, but you won't click a link. You so scared to stand up for your mama? What kind of man are you? What kind of man are you? Click the link. Come on, man. You sit up here leaving comments. You're mad. Why would I be mad? We talking about your mama. What are we talking about? We talking about your mama. Come on, click the link. I'm trying to encourage you to click the link so we can get this debate started. But you don't even want to talk about it. I'll mention facts. You keep saying the same thing. Come on, Yazoo. Come on. Come on. See, Yazoo, that's the problem. I'm going to teach all these fanboys who be leaving comments on here. Don't leave no comment on here unless you're ready to say it to me directly. Unless you really want to say it to me directly. I'm not going to let you hide behind no keyboard. I'm not going to let you tuck your coochie. You're going to have to come on here and talk to me like a man. That's what you're going to have to do. Talk to me like a man. Salute to my brother Frankie. He said Showbiz said Canelo career was tainted after the David Benavidez talks failed. And after the PBC deal, he said he's proud of him like Canelo needs his approval. Yeah, I seen that Showbiz said he said, okay, within a 2-week span, he said Canelo ducked David Benavidez. The following week, Canelo signs this deal. Canelo Alvarez did not duck David Benavidez. This man is the biggest nut hugger I've ever seen in life. I mean, this man jumps from D to D. This man is out here riding all of these fighters like a rodeo show. This man have his hat on, his boots. This man is out here with his lasso, riding these men like a Showbiz is your new name. My God, that man is trash. Hold on, let's see what else we got. Hold on. We're not playing with him today. We're not playing with him today. Drool Titan LLC said Canelo equals the face of combat sports. Salute, family. Mars says on fight night, watch Mayweather and Ellerby walk into that ring to clout chase Canelo like they did when Pacquiao fought Thurman. And those guys, they always love the spotlight. That's why Leonard Ellerby nose is so fucked up. He feel like he's welcome at any barbecue with a hot dog nose. Salute to my brother Sam Shaw. He says, salute, Nuke, and my chicken coochie Homer boxing monster. Oh, man. Hey, boxing monster, calling you a chicken coochie. And you know, I love my brother Sam Shaw, and he's known worldwide as the one and only fat bitch slayer. This man is the fat bitch slayer. Much love to Sam Shaw, the fat bitch slayer. They need love too. Salute to Sam Shaw, my brother. Salute. Salute. Oh man. All right, we're gonna definitely take some calls. I got a lot of people waiting backstage. I gotta get to some of them. And Yazoo, I don't know, man. Like, if you're at this point where you couldn't find your nuts, you really should be ashamed to leave any other comments the way we dogged your mama on here today. The way we went in on your mama, like all them dudes on the street, you should not feel comfortable coming and leaving another comment because you trash for that, man. You should have stood up for your mama. Come on, man. Come on. My brother Sinister says, Nuke, they say you're great because you battle so many foes and you ought to join the circus because you clown so many hoes. Oh, salute to my brother Sinister. Salute, family. Salute. Oh, my goodness. Hold on, man. Bernice says his mom should have swallowed him. Oh, Bernice, you gotta stop talking like that. I'm gonna make an inappropriate joke that I don't need to be making. They trying to push me to say something I shouldn't be saying. I'm trying to do the right thing. Come on. And you know, she ain't the only one that could have swallowed some. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me keep it going. My brother M, he says Canelo versus Charlo is a one-sided fight that only people that don't pay for the fight are asking for it and then steal the fight. And I think that's the worst thing about all these broke Walmart fanboys that be on Twitter and YouTube talking all this shit about Charlo this, Charlo the man, holding his nuts. Canelo would never fight him. Now Canelo fighting. These guys are about to lose their shit. They don't know what to say because they don't know what the narrative's going to be. They're terrified Canelo's going to whoop this man's ass. Oh, my goodness. Hold on, we getting to him. We getting to him. Hold on. Hold on. So Yazoo says, I want everybody's attention because he wants to explain why he ducked me, why he didn't really want to smoke, why he turned away. This is why. Look at the screen and look at what he's saying. He says, I'm at work, F boy. So basically he's saying he's at work. That's why he can't click the link. That's why he can't go in and debate me, because he's at work. Understand, he's at work and he can't debate. But you're at work and you can text. You at work and you can type, but you can't say nothing. Look, let's be honest. Yazoo, please, for 2 minutes, I drop it again. I drop the link one more time. 2 minutes, put the broom down, drop the fries. I know you work at McDonald's, get out the bathroom, clean the toilet, whatever you got to do, step aside from that for 1 minute and get on here and get embarrassed. Come on. Come on. I don't go to your job and slap the broom out of your hand. Don't come on here and talk shit to me. That's all I'm saying, Yazoo. If you want to get on here and go back and forth and debate, let's do it. But don't make up excuses. I'm too busy. I'm at work. I'm doing this. If you at work, then pussy didn't work. Don't come on here talking shit. That's what I'm saying. These guys got all these excuses. The moment they get called out, moment you get, I'm at work. I got to clean this toilet. I'll be right back. Come on, man. Come on, don't do that. No, damn well you ain't at work. You likely ain't even got no job. Sitting up here. Look at you. You need health insurance. Your eye all fucked up. Come on, man. Come on. These guys is trash, man. Bernice said he's at work thinking about Canelo. That's the kind of man you are. You're at work thinking about Canelo, man. Damn. But I was at work. He shouldn't be picking on me, much less my mama. If I'm at work and somebody say something crazy, but I can take a minute. I'm gonna take a minute. But you too much of a pussy to do that. Billy, I can't see Saunders. He says, what happened to Canelo being scared of black fighters? He wants all the smoke with everyone. So the narrative was, oh, Canelo will never fight a black fighter. Black fighters are too good. Southpaw, DBN, Dante's big fat chicken grease nation. He's too scared of black fighters. Now he's fighting Charlo. You ain't got nothing to say. You ain't got nothing to say. He would never fight Charlo. Come on, man. My brother Edwin Castillo, salute. And he says, Snoop, he's with South Flo there at the pajama party. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hold on. The only problem, though, is he was not the only hater that was in the chat. He was not the only hater in the chat. Okay, there we go. Megatron. He says, Canelo meat rider. Well, it looks like you're riding my meat, Megatron. So talk to me. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to debate, or you just want to talk shit? Do you want to debate, or you want to talk shit? Come on, Megatron. Here's your opportunity to get on here, and I can drop the link for you. What do you want to debate about? Come on. I'm giving you a chance. Mega Virgin. Come on. My brother, the Boxing Rim, said Megatard. Oh, my God. That's a good one, actually. Come on, Megatard. Where you at? Come on. All of these guys start saying stuff, and then they disappear. Mega slow. Come on. Oh no. I'm not even going to say this one. I'll mess around and get canceled. I'm going to just post it. Hold on. Yazoo is still talking. He says the chat thinks just shouting is entertaining. No, the chat thinks that your mama taking meat to the face is funny. The chat thinks that your eye looking fucked up is hilarious. The chat thinks that you cleaning floors at McDonald's is funny. The chat thinks that it's funny that you'll get on here and type a message, but you don't have the nuts to say it to me. That's what the chat think is funny. Don't talk about the chat when you too much of a coochie to step on here and say something. Until you find your nuts, shut the fuck up. Let's keep going. I'm trying to be nice today. I'm in a good mood. Tony Boswell, much respect, IBFP in the chat. Y'all stop acting hard and touch that link. That smoke is free. Oh, man. These guys just like to talk shit, hiding. Hiding. They don't want to talk boxing. They just want to talk shit. They just want to talk shit. Come on. Where's all that energy? I'm waiting on these haters, man. These guys look really stupid. Man, this is the lamest comment I've ever seen. Man, sit your dumb ass down. This is like, what are you talking about? Click the link. You got all this time. You should have clicked the link. Salute, my brother. You're on the show with the landlord. What's good?
Yo, can you hear me? What's going down?
Yes, sir. Talk to me. What are we talking about?
Well, first and foremost, shout out IBFP, man. I'm here on vacation, still catching you. It's like, what a coincidence. You said you're on vacation about a week ago, right? Here in Mexico?
Yes, sir.
And then a week later, here I am in Mexico trying to enjoy myself. But I see that you dropped the link. I have you on post notification, so I'm like, it's time, man. It's time to get after it, spit some facts, and destroy some narratives. But yeah, so I got a couple things I want to say, man. Really quick, I've been rewatching that debate with John Boxing. Oh my God, you cooked that guy. Oh my, you cooked old boy. And I don't know if you noticed it, but if you rerun the tapes, you can hear like someone's playing like Sonic in the background. You get to hear someone getting the rings. I don't know. I find that shit funny. But anyways, and my message to Yazoo, yo, someone get that dirty AirPod on with the landlord, man. You need to cook this man and set him straight once and for all. God damn.
Man, but I've been trying, bro. He won't touch the link. These guys get on here, talk shit, and then they won't debate.
Hell yeah. All right, now let's get to some boxing. So I want to make some points, right? So when Canelo was at 160, the narrative was that, oh, Canelo, like, because he left 160 in 2019. His last fight at middleweight was against Daniel Jacobs, right, for the IBFP middleweight title. So after he beat Jacobs, the narrative was, oh, Canelo was only fighting old guys. He's only fought old guys his whole career, And then after 2019, he fought Jacobs and then Kovalev. So he's like, oh, he beat like a 33 or 32-year-old Jacobs. Then he fought like a
hold on, my brother. Hold on. I hear a train in your background. Is that the same train that ran through Southpaw Mama?
Yeah, that's Southpaw Cheese.
Okay, I just had to check. All right, keep going.
But yeah, so after 2019, he fought Jacobs and Kovalev, and people were calling Kovalev quote-unquote washed. So after 2019, the narrative was that Canelo only fights old guys. So then after Canelo goes up to 168 and becomes undisputed, it clears out the whole division. People were saying, oh, he only beat like a bunch of white boys. Oh, and then the narrative was that Canelo's afraid of undefeated black fighters. And now that Canelo's with PVC, he's about to destroy his third narrative. He's about to destroy Charlo. Hopefully Mel can come up 2 weight classes, destroy both the brothers, and that make Canelo the brother destroyer. Think about it. He would have beat Calm Smith, Liam Smith, Jose Miguel Cotto, Miguel Angel Cotto, and now he beat the Charlo brothers. I think, and then look at the the Mosley brothers. You know what I'm saying? So he'd be the brother slayer. So yeah, you got that going on, and hopefully it takes place in AT&T Stadium against Jamal Charlo. He's gonna be Jamal, and then he's gonna come for David Benavidez, the Cookie Monster, and then hopefully he takes down ESJ. I think maybe 2025. I mean, what are your thoughts on who the 3 fights are gonna be?
I would have to say that Yazoo says this guy sounds soft. He's talking shit, but he won't even click the link. Like,
dirty AirPod, hop on right now, bro. Oh, hey, bro, you were born in a handicap spot. Come on, get this. You don't want this? Yo, someone tell this. What's his name? Yahoo. Someone get Kazoo. Hey, get Kazoo on here. This guy's an idiot, bro. In the wise words of IBFP, this guy's Yazoo is a moron, idiot, and a dummy, bro. Hey, get back to work, bro. Real shit, man. Go back to, hey, this guy is a floor mopper and a pad wiper, bro. He's like Southpaw's cousin. Southpaw's illegitimate, stupid cousin, man. Come on.
I'm going to tell you this. I think that my opinion on the 3 fights, I think it'll be Charlo, Benavidez, and I think that Canelo will take a tune-up with Demetrius Andrade.
Facts.
Just an easy fight, a throwaway fight like Demetrius Andrade. Unless Demetrius Andrade get dropped by another journeyman, then Canelo will probably fight him as a little tune-up, just work some wrinkles out. Some light work to get in.
Hell
That's
yeah.
probably what he would do. I could see it.
And then on speaking about Canelo's 3 fights, I think that those are some plausible fights when we think about it. When Canelo fought, there goes Southpaw Choo Choo, but but when you think about it, Andrade's last fight was in January. I was actually there for the he was on the undercard of Gervonta Davis. Think about it. Andrade's 35-36 on the undercard of a 28-year-old. Think about it.
Yeah.
And he got dropped by Damon Nicholson, and many people don't know who he is. But he's Edgar Belanga's leftovers. So if you got dropped by a journeyman, come on, man. And
Canelo sending that boy to hell, man. And it ain't even gonna be close.
And then for my prediction for IBFP's next fights, I want to see the first fight on your PBC deal, the Southpaw fight, the Southpaw debate part 2, Showbiz, and then John Boxing. I think you go 3-0 on that.
Yeah, I mean, look, Showbiz is my big pay-per-view, and then John is my tune-up. That's what it is.
Bro,
John is absolutely stupid. Kazoo won't even get his dumb ass on here. Kazoo is like sparring or some shit. Like, he's nothing.
Bro, that argument had me that argument had me dying because he was like talking about Demetrius Bivol, and then he was like, who the hell is Demetrius Bivol? It's Demetrius Bivol. And
he made up his own fighter and shit, like Demetrius Bivol.
It's kind of like it's kind of like when you debated Southpaw and he was talking about Caleb Smith, and you're like, who the hell is Caleb Smith? You mean Caleb Smith? Oh my god. And,
Showbiz, and we gotta announce him as Showbiz, not Showbiz. But thanks for jumping on, my brother. I got to get to the next one.
Yes, sir. Salute from Mexico. Bye.
Salute, family. My brother Noe, salute, family. What's good? What's good?
No, when Canelo went over to PBC, it is over.
That's it. Talk to me. Who do you think he's fighting on a 3-fight deal? First of all, who do you think he's going to fight?
Charlo, Benavidez, and is Andrade on PBC? I forgot.
He is.
Yeah, and him too. Yeah.
Okay.
And,
talk to me.
And also, I got a couple of things to say in regards to Yazoo and also Megatron. Mind if I say them?
Go right ahead, my brother. Go right ahead.
Yazoo, get the fuck out of the bathroom and let your co-workers nuts go, please. And Megatron, you better hope that Optimus Prime don't find you and take your fucking head off again.
Oh man, and these guys will never click the link to say shit to you either, man. They're pussies.
No, because you just said it. They're pussy, bad pussy,
spanking pussy, rotten pussy. All right, my brother, keep going. My bad.
And back to Andre. You want to know the funny thing? I'm a boxing fan as much as you and everyone else. But the thing is, I didn't even know about Andre until the Canelo and Saunders post-fight press conference, and I was like, "Yo, who the fuck is this guy? And why is he calling out Canelo, thinking he's hot shit?" And then he starts getting all disrespectful and all that, and I'm like, "Okay, I already don't like this guy. What the fuck?"
And the worst thing about Andrade to me that I don't like is the fact that this guy is always talking about, oh, Canelo's resume shit is trash. I'm like, you can talk about a lot of things. Don't talk about somebody's resume being shit when your resume needs to be flushed down the toilet immediately. Hold on. I got a comment just for you, my brother.
Just for me?
Megatron said, you soft, my guy.
Man, Megatron, fuck you.
Oh man, he think about it. Think about this. He's so scared to come on here and say anything to me that instead of clicking a link, he'd rather pay money to just call somebody a name instead of just clicking. Like, that's a real coward. He's wasting the rent money on this shit. Oh man.
Hey, at least you're getting paid.
That's it. Just like his mom on a Friday night.
You want to know why? Because you're the fucking landlord.
Salute. Hold on. Let me see if there's anybody else. My brother states, haters, Canelo ducking Jesus. Haters, after Canelo signs to fight Jesus, he cherry picked him. He fought him after he was crucified. That ain't right. That ain't right. Is that how the narrative goes, Noe? Is that how that goes?
Oh my God, man. They're just, I don't know what to say. They're just pulling shit out their ass.
And it's about everybody he fights. First, they say Canelo will never fight a guy like Callum Smith. He's big and strong. Then he fights, oh, he's a cherry pick. He's white. What does his race got to do with the fact that he's a world champion? He's accomplished. He's not fighting no black fighters. There's no black champions at 168, you stupid fuck. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Hold on, we got another one. Hold on. Now look at this one, Noe. My brother Evan Castillo says, minstrel monster Benavidez is, and watch him finally move up to light heavyweight to avoid Canelo and Morrell. Nuke, can you do a Showbuzz animated video? Absolutely. That's definitely what I'm gonna have to do. And I'm gonna have to get the bug eyes on that one.
Oh my God. Yo.
We look, fuck it. We bringing the animations back.
Yep, please, man, please. I've been waiting forever for those.
Now, and I think Showbiz at the top of the list.
Yeah. Speaking of Showbiz, I did watch that dude for a little while because, you know, at first he was entertaining. He has high energy and stuff, but then you're bringing up all this points, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna roll with this, you know.
I agree. Oh man, and I'm telling you, man, the guy, what he does. This is why a lot of people watch him. Is because 1 minute he'll say Tank Davis needs to do this. Then the next minute he'll say Tank Davis is the face of boxing. So really he's just saying everything. And then he's trying to cover every angle and telling everybody what they want to hear instead of speaking facts.
Tank Davis is the face of boxing because he knocked out Ryan Garcia with a body shot in the 7th round. Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on, somebody left a comment in here. I just saw that said Tank Davis would knock out Canelo. And I'm like, because he knocked out Isaac Cruz? Did he knock out Isaac Cruz? Like, you see him knock out Ryan Garcia, who's unskilled, and you think that that's the same as knocking out Canelo if they're in the same way? Like, these guys are really stupid. They're really stupid. Oh, man, this is sad. Let me get to the next one, though. Thanks for jumping on with me, Noe. Salute to you, family. The one, the only black and brown boxing. Salute, my brother. Salute.
Hey, Nuke, what up, brother? Thank you for letting me on, man. I appreciate it.
Anytime, my brother. Talk to the people, man. You know, and you know, don't ever forget, everybody. Free Smoke Friday, this Friday. Keep it going, my brother. Speak to him. I don't want to interrupt your shot, my brother.
Hey, Nuke, I just want to welcome you and all your people. I want to welcome you guys to the sport of Canelo Alvarez, man. Hey, these motherfuckers, Nuke, they're not even boxing fans no more, Nuke. These motherfuckers are obsessed with every move Canelo makes. They can't even talk about nothing else. They want to talk about who Canelo's supposed to fight next, or who he's gonna fight next, or who he ain't fighting next. These motherfuckers don't care about nobody else in the sport of boxing, only Canelo Alvarez. I'm convinced these motherfuckers are not true boxing fans. And you want to know how I know, Nuke? These motherfuckers begging for fight, talking about Earl Spence, Bud Crawford, begging for this fucking fight for 5 years. They finally get the fight, and who do they talk about? Canelo Alvarez. They won't even talk about that fucking fight. They want to talk about who Canelo is or ain't fighting next.
And that's 100%.
You know what I mean, Nuke? Hey, bro, I'm already convinced these dudes ain't even boxing fans. They're just obsessed with this dude. I don't get it. They're obsessed with Canelo, with Canelo's every move. Why don't you guys fucking move on? Why don't you guys keep that same energy for some of these other fighters, the other dudes in the pound for pound list? Canelo Alvarez don't need all your fucking energy, positive or negative. You know what I'm saying, bro? It gets pathetic and it gets old, bro. Like, all you motherfuckers want to do is talk about Canelo Alvarez. That's it. That's all they want to do. And there's so many other fighters in the sport, and they don't even give a fuck. They don't even give a fuck, bro, because Canelo makes headlines. They're obsessed with this dude, Canelo, man.
That's it.
And I mean, I just want to jump on real quick with you, bro. I don't ever hardly catch you live because you go live while I'm at work and shit. Today I went on just to jump on your channel real quick, bro.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. It's always a pleasure, bro. Like, we definitely got to do a session of just straight cooking these idiots, man, because there's so much to talk about. I believe you already had Teofimo beating Josh Taylor before that fight even happened. Like, I think I caught that on your channel. Was I correct on that?
No, I had Taylor beating him. I said it was a 51-49% fight. Like I thought Taylor was gonna beat him. I didn't expect Tio to perform like that, and I'm not gonna take nothing all away from Tio. Josh Taylor, some people was. Now, I don't want to go that far. Tio put on a hell of a performance. I was not expecting Tio to perform that way, and Tio showed us that he can throw back to the Tio of old, and he performed his ass off, bro. That was a pound for pound performance from Teofimo Lopez. I ain't taking nothing away from Tio, man. That was a hell of a performance, man.
And that's why I like your channel, man, because you always give everybody they credit, they lane, and they space to be who they are. Everybody should be judged by their own merits and their own shit. And that's why you were pumping up the fight, because you knew it was going to be a great fight and people got something that they didn't expect. But that's what happens when you put two talented fighters in the same ring. A lot of these other guys are all lined up for Canelo. So it looks like none of these guys really want to take on no fucking challenge until they get that payday. They don't want to risk it.
Yeah, and that should put them, bro. All these dudes that put so much pressure and attention on Canelo, they need to put that pressure and attention on these other motherfuckers that are sitting around waiting. You know what I mean? And now Canelo finally signs to fight Charlo, and what is it? A cherry pick now? Come on, man. You motherfuckers was calling Canelo a duck for not fighting these dudes for the last 4 years. Now he gets around to fighting them, and it's Canelo's fault this dude's inactive? It's Canelo's fault? Come on, bro. To me, that's a weak ass narrative, bro. That shit is weak to me. If that motherfucker ain't ready, Nuke, then he shouldn't sign the contract. Al Heyman should not throw his ass in there if he ain't ready. These are professional fucking boxers, bro. This ain't fucking tennis. This ain't golf. This is a brutal ass sport called boxing. So if you ain't fucking ready, then get out the fucking way, bro, and stop calling Canelo Alvarez's name if you ain't gonna be ready when he answers the phone call.
And I'm gonna tell you this, Black. I really want your thoughts on this. So John Boxing, I made a video where this guy was coming out talking about Canelo's now a weight bully because Jamal Charlo's moving up from 160 to 168. He said Canelo's the weight bully over Charlo right now, even though Charlo is obviously the bigger man. I mean, like, that's the dumbest thing. It's always a fucking excuse. It's always a fucking narrative. We already know Charlo's bigger.
To be honest with you, bro, I'm not familiar with John Boxing, bro, but I'm not surprised, bro. These fucking false ass narratives that these dudes be feeding to their fan base, they do that shit purposely, bro. They know that Canelo is the most hated boxer in the sport, so they feed that shit to their fan base because their fan base wants to hear, bro. That's why they do this shit. I mean, they give the sport of boxing a black eye when they do that shit. They put tension on Canelo Alvarez, whether positive or negative, when there's so many other fighters in the sport that you could be putting negative attention on. You know what I mean, bro? Like, some motherfuckers will call Tank Davis the face of boxing, and he don't even got a Ring Magazine belt. The motherfucker Tank Davis has never held a Ring Magazine belt in his life, but these motherfuckers will go around calling him the face of boxing. And one more thing, one more thing, bro. Like, I do think that Benavidez should get the Canelo fight at some point. I want to see them dudes fight, especially after he beat Caleb Plant. But if Canelo Alvarez says, hey, I'm going to fight Charlo first, and then we'll talk about these next two fights. Hey, bro, why can't we get the David Benavidez, David Morrell fight? What's wrong with that, bro? That's why I'm saying, hey, Nuke, that's why I'm saying these motherfuckers are absolutely obsessed with Canelo, and I don't think they're true boxing fans. Because me, myself, personally, bro, I'm a true-ass boxing fan. I can give a fuck less about only one fighter. So if Canelo's going to say, I'm going to fight Charlo, then motherfucker, let's see Benavidez fight Morrell. What's wrong with that? That's a hell of a fight. Stylistically, it's a great fucking matchup. They're both on the same side of the street. They're both 168. They're both 25 years old. They both hold baby belts. What's the fucking problem? What's the fucking problem, Nuke? Why can't we get that fight, Nuke? That'd be a great fight for boxing.
It's a great fight for boxing, and they can consolidate mandatory. So they say, oh, Canelo got to fight this guy. They can consolidate that shit right now, really force the issue. Why they don't want to do it? It's all on Benavidez' team lying and pulling other shit. Anybody I hear sit up here and say, oh, I'd rather see Munguia over Benavidez, they ain't a true boxing fan.
Oh, bro, don't even get me started. I'm going to go live. Hey, Nuke, I'm going live tonight to talk about that exact fantasy fucking fight. And Oscar De La Hoya is buying into that shit too. All of a sudden, you're going to send the most protected fighter in the sport of boxing. You're going to send him to PBC to fight David Benavidez. All of a sudden now, you're going to take the training wheels off. It's bullshit, bro. Boxing fans, do not be gullible. Do not buy that shit. We will never see Munguia fight Benavidez. It's all a fucking distraction, bro. It's a fucking mirage, bro. They will never fight. De La Hoya will never put him in the fucking ring. I don't know why they're not trying to make the Berlanga Munguia fight. All of a sudden, bro, you want to cross the street. All of a sudden, you want to do a co-promotion when you got Morrell sitting right next to you, or if you're Berlanga, or if you're Munguia, you got Berlanga right next to you. You motherfuckers want to start talking about a fantasy fight? Come on, bro. You're not fooling me, bro. That shit ain't never gonna fucking happen. Boxing fans, do not fall for that shit. It will never happen. De La Hoya is fucking lying to you. He really, Nuke, he didn't even want to send Ryan Garcia over there. Ryan Garcia forced that shit. He forced it. And that's why he left him at the fucking altar after the fight, because he was mad at him for forcing that fucking fight. And De La Hoya told him, do not do this. Do not go fight this dude. We don't have to do this. And Ryan wanted it anyway. Ryan forced it. And you think now De La Hoya is gonna willingly take Munguia, the most protected fighter in the sport. He's gonna willingly take him to fucking PBC to fight Benavidez? Hell no, it'll never happen. Don't believe it.
And I'm gonna tell you this. Remember, just earlier this year, they were talking about Munguia versus Demetrius Bivol. What the fuck happened to that? What happened to that? They said Munguia was going to fight Bivol, and before that, he was negotiating with Charlo. You remember all these fights that just kept coming up, but they never got made. If Munguia would have fought
Danny Jacobs, Nuke, Danny Jacobs too.
Jacobs, John Ryder, Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Bivol, those four fighters right there, he should have already fought. He would have best resume in boxing fighting all these guys. None of them did he fight. Not one.
No, he barely made it through Derevchenko. He barely edged out Chenko, bro. Come on, man.
He almost got knocked out in the first half of that fight, and a lot of people just believe. And then why would David Benavidez want that? Because he see it as easy picking. Because you know David Morrell, this guy looks legitimate.
Hell yeah, bro. Hey, Nuke, thanks. Hey, bro, Nuke, thanks for letting me on, bro. My break is over. I'm gonna go back to work, man. Keep doing your fucking thing, bro. I support you to the fullest, bro. You already know that, man. Since day one. Fucking one, bro.
Absolutely. And everybody go subscribe to Black and Brown. Don't forget Free Smoke Fridays. He's gonna be talking about all this shit and more tonight on his channel, Black and Brown Boxing. If you don't like Black and Brown, fuck you. Salute, family.
Yes, sir, bro. We're out of here, man. I fuck with you, Nuke.
Salute, family. Oh, man, my brother was spitting. He was working. Oh, my goodness. Mr. Calderon says, I used to watch Showbiz, the adult dumbass, until I realized all he does is push popular opinions and not facts. Keep it real, IBFP. Salute to you, family. That's 100% accurate. Showbiz, the adult, flip-flops and spreads lies like he spread his cheeks. My brother Jose Hernandez Jr. says, salute to the landlord, a.k.a. Nuke, and Black and Brown Boxing. Can't wait to be in San Antonio next week to see Virgil Free Smoke Ortiz put them hands on Stanchionis. And best believe Virgil Ortiz is coming for all these smoke. That is my brother from another mother. Jay Cool says, no Canelo hater-ish. But Nuke, do you see any slippage from Canelo in his last few fights? I see a lot of people making a big deal out of it. A lot of people don't want to talk about Canelo in his last few fights. I'm going to tell you the truth. Canelo Alvarez was fucking injured since the Caleb Plant fight. You're not going to perform the same if your hand is fucked up. So when he went into the Demetrius Bivol fight, his hand was injured. When he went into the Triple G fight, his hand was still injured. And then when he came back and fought John Ryder, that was the first fight back after surgery. You're not going to be the best version of yourself until you have 100% faith and confidence in your fucking hands. That's what it is. And a lot of people don't want to acknowledge that. And he still dominated Triple G. He still dominated John Ryder with an injured fucking hand. Please be honest, people. Edwin Castillo, he says, Team been a duckhead, says Munguia is saying Munguia is capped to avoid David Morrell. It looks like they don't want the Morrell fight. It looks like they're walking away from it, which is sad. And nobody's putting the pressure on him. Nobody's putting the pressure on him to fight David Morrell. But the pressure's on Canelo. Canelo better fight Morrell, Benavidez, Andrade, Charlo. He better fight everybody all back to back to back while they wait in line and don't fight nobody. That's what they want. That's what they want. They don't want to keep it honest and unbiased. Come on now. Come on now. Let's keep it going. Salute to my brother. Showbiz the adult is ducking the IBFP. You know that all day long. All day long. This is one thing people won't realize. John Ryder was a fucking mandatory, and he has a better resume than Demetrius Andrade. This man got Danny Jacobs alone on his resume, shows that he's a better fighter. When has Demetrius Andrade have a win like that on his resume? Not fucking, this man was just dropped by a journeyman in his last fight. And you're sitting up here saying this man's some kind of fucking killer? Stop it. Stop it. Come on now. My brother Anthony Ramirez says, best boxing channel all around, facts, no BS. Salute to you, family. Salute to you. Absolutely. And Demetrius Andrade ducked John Ryder, and don't nobody want to say shit about it. He ducked that fight. I'm sorry, not John Ryder. Zach Parker. He ducked the Zach Parker fight to fight Canelo. He ducked Janabek. He could have been Canelo's mandatory, and he fucking blew it. My brother states Canelo was injured in the fight versus John Ryder. First fight back, and looked like I said before, he was not working his defense per usual. In Mexico, they want to see the style. That's a lot of things people don't understand. Canelo's great defensively. He has a defensive-minded coach in Eddie Reynoso. Of course, he's going to be defensive. But in Mexico, in his home, he's going to give them a fucking war because that's what they want to see. That's what they want to see. So he's going to please his fans in the home because this might be his last fight in Mexico. Why would you not give them the war that they fucking want, you idiots? Salute to my brother Optimus Prime. Thanks for the love and respect. Salute to you, family. Salute. Oh, man. My brother says, Dante's Fat Greasy Nation just graduated from the McDonald's menu. My brother Louis says, just subscribe to Black and Brown. If you don't know now, you know Black and Brown is one of the real ones. Subscribe. This brother is real. My brother says, John Ryder would beat Jamal and Dudu Andrade. A lot of people don't want to say that John Ryder is a tough-ass competitor. He's a hell of a fighter, and Canelo still dominated him, won nearly every single round, and dropped him twice. When have you ever seen John Ryder get his ass whooped like that? Never. I mean, these guys out here just talking out of their ass. Keep the same energy for David Benavidez. Keep the same energy for everybody. Don't sit up here and put all the onus on Canelo to fight everybody. So it's all Canelo to fight everybody. That's it, huh? Huh? Let's go. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get somebody else in here. Because I don't know where all the haters went. I don't know where all the haters went. Hold on. These coochies are hiding. Hold on. I don't think Edgar Berlanga can beat John Ryder. Personally, if you put the money up, I say Edgar Berlanga would get cooked. I don't know what you guys say. I think Edgar Berlanga would get cooked by John Ryder. I don't think Edgar Berlanga is that good. And I don't know why they're looking for an opponent when they have John Ryder. Let's see it. Edgar Berlanga versus John Ryder right now. Let's see what happens. Because I don't think he wins. I don't think so. Salute to my brother G Money. Salute to you, family. Salute to you. Mega fraud. Hold on. We got another one. PK says, David Benavidez is not a Mexican monster. Canelo, the real Mexican warrior, the face of boxing, who is not afraid to fight at 175. This is where I lost my respect for David Benavidez, because a lot of people say a lot of shit. David Benavidez said, oh, I'll knock out Demetrius Bivol anytime. I'll knock his ass out. I can knock out. David Benavidez said this shit. I'll knock out Demetrius Bivol. He don't have a fight. You don't have a fight. You'd rather fight Munguia than Demetrius Bivol? What are you talking about? You said you'd knock his ass out. You said that out of your own mouth. Keep the same energy. But nobody, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, nobody is saying we need to see Benavidez versus Bivol. That fight needs to happen. That's a great pay-per-view. Benavidez said he'd knock his ass out. Well, let's see it. Let's see it. But they only expect Canelo to move up in weight. They only expect Canelo to go out there and do all that shit. Come on now. They don't expect nobody else to do it. It's all up to Canelo. If it ain't Canelo, it won't happen. That's what they saying. If it ain't Canelo, it won't happen. Stop it. Stop it. My brother Mike Rodriguez says, Nuke, who would you favor in a fight between Boots and Virgil Ortiz? I have to pick Virgil Ortiz right now. All I've seen Boots fight is a Karen. I've seen Virgil Ortiz constantly working and pushing to get better and better every single fight. Right now, I got Virgil Ortiz. That man is hungry. He's always working. He stays in the gym. The man is putting in work. Bernice says, David Benavidez won't last 12 rounds against Bivol like Canelo did. And don't forget, Canelo Alvarez was injured. I think Bivol stops David Benavidez, and I think a lot of people don't want to see that. That's why nobody's saying Benavidez needs to fight Bivol. They're not wanting the best fights. They're okay with him fighting Munguia, who almost got knocked the fuck out by Sergey Deverenchenko. They're okay with that shit, but they don't want to see the truth. Benachichis. The people's eyebrow. Benavidez pulled and offered, even though he didn't have a fight lined up. Think about that. Think about this. Think about the kind of coward that David Benavidez and his team are, knowing what the truth is. Think about this. They pulled the offer for Canelo Alvarez within 6 fucking days, and they didn't even have a fight signed. So why'd you pull the offer? What's the fucking rush? They've been exposed. At first they said it was 50 million, then it wasn't 50 million. Come on. Come on, these guys sitting up here lying and smoking. Come on. Angela Alvarez. Salute IBFP. Listen to everything going on. I'm just ready for the good fights. Let's go. Angela Alvarez. Oh, my goodness. Angela Alvarez makes me want to get breastfed right now. Much love and respect, Angela. Salute to you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. This guy says Canelo's ducking. Who's he ducking? How is Canelo ducking and who's he ducking? Come on, just say it. Come on, I'm just waiting. Come on, say it. See, that's what I'm saying. They make comments, but then can't back it up. You make a comment, then you can't back it up. They make a comment, then can't back it up. Come on, back it up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He said his WBC mandatory. So let me ask you this. If David Benavidez is the WBC mandatory, why is he not pushed to have the fight mandated? Go. Why is he not pushed to have that fight mandated? Because he could have pushed the mandatory. So why didn't he do it? Go. Go. Why did David Benavidez not push the mandatory to fight Canelo Alvarez? Why did he not push it? You said he's the mandatory, and when Canelo fought his last mandatory, you said it was a fucking cherry pick. So keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. He has not done it, dumbass. He has not pushed the WBC mandatory, you idiot. I think that's the problem with these guys. They don't know shit about boxing, and then they want to call everybody a duck. That's the fucking problem with these guys. Everybody ain't a duck because you don't know boxing, you fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. He said his management did, and they said after Caleb Plant. So think about this. Think about this. His management said it, which I've never heard his management ever say this, and I studied boxing religiously. But his management just said that he had a signed contract with David Morrell, and David Benavidez said that's not true. So now all of a sudden you trust his management who's been caught in multiple lies? Come on. I'm asking you, is his management honest, or did David Benavidez call out his own management for lying? Go. I'm just asking a question. Did he call his own management out for lying? Go. And the WBC has not acknowledged any request that David Benavidez has pushed for the mandatory. Hello, where are you? You done talking now because you got body bagged? Where are you? Come on. Come on. Where are you? These guys are body bagged. Hold on. That's okay. I tell you what, since you're so tough, right? You're a tough guy, right? You know, can't nobody mess with you. You're a tough guy. So how about this? How about I drop this link for you real quick so you can come on here and get embarrassed. Boom. Boom. There's the link. Click the link. There's no more talking need to be done with you, coward. Click the link. The link has been dropped. The link has been dropped. Come on. The link has been dropped. That's easy work. That's easy work. You've seen Benavidez and his whole team lying. Come on. The link has been dropped, Coochie. It's right there. That's the problem with these guys. I give them an opportunity. I'll start listening to their dumbass narratives, and then a link comes out and they ain't got nothing to say. They want to stay in the chat. They want to act like a little bitch. You want to do everything, but jump on that link. Come on now. Come on now. My brother James Harris says, my boy Nuke is ruthless. Salute to you, family. Much love and respect. Much love and respect. My brother James Harris. Oh my God. Hold on. And I think here's the problem. Here's the problem. They just say that Canelo's ducking everybody. They say Canelo's ducking everybody, but then has no proof. Didn't have no proof, but he's just ducking everybody. Did you forget that Samson's a liar? Did you forget that Benavidez himself said that this man's a fucking liar? Did you see it? Come on. Salute to my brother Hit Kid. He said, shout out to Nuke. Can't call in work. Hope all is well. Salute to my brother Hit Kid. He's one of the real ones. Salute to you, family. Much love and respect. And look, let me see. And much love to Angela Alvarez. Salute to you. Hold on. Let me get my brother Max on here. Salute to you, my brother Max. What's good?
How you doing, Nuke? How was your vacation, my man?
Good, my brother. Good. Talk to me. What's good? What about all these narratives, these haters? Canelo's this. Everything's about Canelo.
You know, I feel like that's the only thing they know how to talk about. Like, I swear, like, there's so many great, talented fighters out there that they could talk about. You know, you got the Spence Crawford fight coming up. You know, you got all these good fights coming up, but yet the only thing they just seem to want to talk about is Canelo. And it's like, you know, they want Canelo to fight the whole world, but, like, then again, all these guys that want to fight him, they, for some damn reason, when Canelo shows up, they run from the smoke. I mean, you said it yourself in all your videos. You know, Charlo had an opportunity to fight Canelo, and what happens? He runs. Fucking, what's his name? Andrade had to fight? There were maybe twice. He had 2 opportunities. All he had to do was fight a certain fighter, so that way he could be the mandatory. And what does he do? He runs. I mean, if anybody's be pulling out of these fights more than Canelo is these guys, I mean, well, what's next? I mean, Canelo gives these guys an opportunity, and you know, he's signing over to the PBC, which I think is a great damn idea. But I bet you anything, Nuke, that if these guys show up, when Canelo shows up and presents them the opportunity, I bet you anything these guys are gonna duck each other, man. I mean, I duck Canelo. I mean, hell, they ducked each other. That's the saddest thing to me. I mean, I hope I'm making sense here, and I hope
you make
everything I'm
perfect
saying
sense,
is.
And,
Yeah.
and let me ask you a question. What do you think about all this Benavidez talk? What do you think about these guys insisting that everybody's so afraid of Benavidez, but they don't hold the same standards for Benavidez versus Bivol? He said he would knock out Demetrius Bivol, but again, you can try it.
You know, that's it's so interesting you say that. I've been wanting to bring this up for a while, especially since Benavidez' last fight with Plant, which, you know, I'm going to say this. I don't care what anybody says. I salute more to Caleb Plant for stepping up. And, you know, there was a video, I saved it a while ago, which I'm so glad you brought this video up. In one of the videos you brought up, you mentioned Canelo's resume, that every fighter Canelo has fought, or at least a good number of the fighters, it's so interesting that those fighters always bounce back up in their own way, even if they don't ever get that Canelo fight. And Caleb Plant is no exception. You know, he lost to Canelo. He got knocked out, but yet he comes back, bounces back, and gives us a good show. And for Benavidez to say, well, he would knock out Bivol, well, I mean, hey, didn't he, if I'm not mistaken, in one of your videos, didn't you say he petitioned to get out of the fight? If it's not with Bivol, it was with Better BF. And the saddest thing is, like, Benavidez calls himself the Mexican monster, but no Mexican monster would have ever ran from that smoke.
Facts.
Yeah. So,
Facts.
and on top of that, Charlo is out here crying, like begging for Canelo. But one, he hasn't fought in 2 years. And two, but the funniest thing that made me laugh is that guy clout chases so much, yet didn't he recently went to Bivol face to face and challenged him to a fight? But yet you won't fight Canelo, you won't fight Andrade, you won't fight Benavidez, but you're gonna call out a bigger guy? Really? Come on, man.
These guys don't keep the same energy, my brother. That's all this is. They talk this, they talk that, and they won't keep the same energy.
I will admit I'm not the best at trash talking, but although I do enjoy your trash talking against all these haters, so all I gotta say is keep up the good work. The only one issue I have, not about like Canelo, but like about like recent boxing, is like the past few fights that I've watched have been nothing but robbery. So I think we just gotta fix something with that. Other than that, I'm actually, the next fight I'm looking forward to is Spence and Crawford. But yeah, that's pretty much about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Who do you got? Oh, well, if you're busy, you got to go. But my last question is, who do you got for Spence and Crawford?
Man, that's a tough fight. I mean, so when these guys first talked about a fight, I had Terrence Crawford winning, and then I went over, and I thought that Spence would beat him, and so right now I'm right in the middle. I don't know. I really got it straight down the line. I don't even think I can make a prediction for that fight. I think it's that close. I could really see it going either direction.
Yeah, I could agree too. I mean, it's a little tough one. I mean, on one hand, you got Spence, who possibly has ring rust, hasn't fought for more than a year. But Crawford, I mean, from my understanding, he's fought low competition. So I'm like, it's a little hard to kind of determine. I mean, at least that's how I see it.
Absolutely. Salute, my brother. Yeah. Thanks for jumping on.
Have a wonderful day, Nuke. I won't take up too much of your time, but sorry, I'm losing my words here. Continue to collect these souls, and I'm looking forward to your next podcast, man.
Thank you, my brother. And go bust some cheeks. Enjoy. Hold on, man. Hold on. See, the moment I get on the call, start talking to somebody, you get all these people out here talking shit. So let me go find them. Because there was one guy on here that I dropped the link for. So he says, I'm here. He is not backstage. Where are you, pussy? See, you want to talk shit while I'm on the call, but then you know where to be found. Where are you? That's the problem with these guys. Talk all this shit, then you disappear. These guys are cowards. PK says, I said it before, Giant Benavidez is afraid to fight at 175, afraid to fight Bivol, and he couldn't knock out Caleb Plant. He ain't no Mexican monster. He's an American cookie monster. That's what I'm saying. Look, the Dominican monster and David Benavidez. This guy's from Arizona. Like, stop it, bro. And look, you talking about you're going to go knock out Demetrius Bivol. You won't even stay at 175 and fight these guys. Stop it. Hold on. The Boxing Prophet says David is only 26, LOL. Canelo fought Floyd at 23, dummy. Body bag. My brother Jerry E says Benavidez team said that they will not fight on the zone, so Canelo crossing the street to the PBC, taking the trash out. Haters are body bag. Facts, my brother, facts. Salute to you, family. These guys right here don't know it. They don't know it. Exactly. This is what I've been saying. How is Canelo a weight bully and he's only 5'8"? They said Canelo's trying to weight bully Jermall Charlo. Like, how is that even possible? Like, that's not even possible. These guys are just talking shit. What are they talking about? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Oh, my goodness. Who are you? Who are you? I don't know who you are. Who are you? So I can add you on. Who are you? Who do you think those 3 fights are, landlord? Salute to you, family. I think it's going to be Jermall Charlo, David Benavidez, and likely Demetrius Andrade as a tune-up. That's what I would assume. Salute to my brother, the Boxing Truth. He says, I think David offered Canelo 50 million pesos. Oh, my goodness. Ego Boxing Kiss Derek James. Oh, my God. I look, I really hope that this man did not put his lips on Derek James. Please don't do that. I would lose a lot of respect for Derek James. I would really lose that. He's backstage. IBFP is coward. I'm here, but he's scared of the smoke with what front? What are you saying? Speak English, dummy. Who are you? I have some people backstage. I don't have you. Who are you? Who are you? These guys not making sense. These guys not making sense. These guys just talking out of their ass. Hold on. Jonathan has a question. He says, when Jamal Charlo weight bullies these nobodies he has fought, Spence is also a weight bully. Canelo will hurt these guys and he will show the world he's the king. I wouldn't be surprised. And it's funny that they like to call Canelo a weight bully, which don't make any sense. Don't make any sense. Steven Espinosa did not say that. Steven Espinosa said, oh, he believed the contract was a real offer from the PBC, but then they pulled it in 6 days, dumbass. This guy get on here and twist his own little narrative to this shit. That's the problem with these guys. They like to get on here, twist the narrative, and then try to make it something else. Stop it. Stop it. These guys feel like they can just sit up here and lie. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Come on, let's keep it going. Salute to my brother, Nick Harmer. My brother said, I think Loma is the greatest weight bully, laughing my ass off. Salute to you, family. George, the Last Patriot, says, I hope Canelo is smart enough not to take up PBC bad habits. Also, if he beats every PBC fighter at 168, will he go to top rank next? I think Canelo would definitely fight better BF if that fight's on the table. Absolutely. 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 My brother, Boxing Truth, says, these haters don't want to talk about how Benavidez ducked Archer better BF. If it was Canelo, who was ranked number one in the WBC at 175 and could have got the fight next, they would have called him a duck for petitioning to go down in weight. They don't keep the same energy with all these fighters. They don't keep the same energy. It's only one way for Canelo. The People's Eyebrow says, fanboys, a proposal and a contract are not the same. You remember, Samson came out and clarified that it was a fucking proposal, and these guys talking about a contract. Stop it. Stop it. These guys don't know what they're talking about. They don't understand the difference between a proposal, a contract, and pushing a mandatory. Oh, my goodness. And I need to see David Benavidez take a risk. Take a risk. Jaime Munguia ain't no fucking risk. Take a risk. Let's go. Hold on. Who else we got in the building? And one Ballers. He says, haters say Canelo sucks at boxing, but then make an excuse that Charlo hasn't been active. So shouldn't Charlo be able to beat Canelo regardless? Excuses. They said Canelo's washed. They said he's on a decline. They said he's not doing good. They say all of this. They say all of it. They say all of it. Where is it? Untamable Mindset is not backstage. He's not backstage. I'm waiting on him. Where are you? Hold on. Where's Untamable Mindset? See, that's what I'm saying. These guys sitting up here talk all this shit, and I drop a chat in the private chat, You not untamable mindset, Nelly. Where's untamable? Come on. Hold on. What else we got in here? Canelo finna take Al Heyman to the shadow realm. Much love, my brother. Canelo owns the PBC. He's taking over the PBC, and he runs the PBC right now. He's the face of the fucking PBC and of boxing. Oscar, he's no longer in the chat in the backstage. I've been asking. I don't know who else we got. Son of New Jersey, what's good? Talk to me.
What's good, man? How you doing, bro?
Good, my brother. Good. Talk to me. What's good?
Here we go with, haters. Another episode of Haters Can't Make It Make Sense at all. And, this is why David Benavidez to me is a complete and utter coochie. Because to me, I believe it seems like him and his team are a little shook when it comes to David Morrell. And I could probably see a little bit of fear in Benavidez. He's supposed to be the Mexican monster, right? Mexican monsters should not be feared. They should not be afraid. And I guess you can consider a duck because he's not fighting Morrell next, which is sad. I was wanting to see that fight.
And I don't understand why you would pick Munguia, a guy who almost got knocked out. I don't understand that.
Oh my God. And isn't that a washed Sergey Devryanchenko? This ain't a prime Devryanchenko. He's washed. He's been going through wars.
He's literally lost to everybody. And now you almost get knocked out. And Benavidez said, "Oh, I don't want to fight Morrell. I think a fight with me and you makes sense." I mean, and when has Munguia not been protected?
I mean, for real, man. And also, I mean, it would be a good fight, but come on, man. Jaime Munguia. Like, what's a more dangerous fight, Morrell or Munguia? Morrell.
Morrell easily. Morrell easily.
And because I think maybe Benavidez doesn't want to fight Morrell because he's afraid, I'm afraid I'm going to lose the Canelo payday. Let me not take that risk. I'd rather fight this guy. He seems like he's soft. He seems like he's soft pickings. And, when it comes to Charlo and all that, man, I mean, it's not really Canelo's fault that you've been inactive. The reason why Charlo's been still relevant is because the dude's mainly been, I guess, a Twitter finger, a social media clown now these days because he says, I'm going to fight this guy, I'm going to fight that guy. Never happens. And now that he's getting Canelo, now you got a Kai Kaka TV who recently, when it came to in 2021, when he was praising Charlo and all that, saying, Charlo's going to beat Canelo. And now when he fights Canelo, now that he's going to fight him, now Akai's saying, it's a cherry pick.
These guys, everything is a fucking narrative to these guys. Everything's a cherry pick. If Canelo was not fighting Charlo next, that's a cherry pick because he should have been fighting Charlo. That's exactly how their narrative runs. He should have been fighting Charlo instead of this guy. He should have been fighting that guy instead. They're never going to be fucking satisfied. Canelo, when Canelo Benavidez happens in Canelo, if we're leading up to it, they're going to say it's a cherry pick. Benavidez is not ready, or he looked bad in some fight. They're going to make some fucking excuse as to why this doesn't make sense. And they're going to run with that excuse. You remember, this ain't the first time Canelo's offered him a fight. Canelo tried to fight him back in 2019. They turned the fight down. Exactly. But now all of a sudden they act like Canelo's waiting for the perfect time. He tried to fight him years ago and the bitch didn't want to fight.
Thanks, man. I mean, I'm not even going to call Charlo a lion. The dude's a fucking kitty. He's a kitty cat. Like a literal kitty that just runs from one fight to another. And when it comes to, I'm glad you brought up Bivol, Benavidez saying Bivol, he could knock out Bivol, because that is probably the dumbest shit I've ever heard, because I'm saying, you said the same shit with Caleb Plant, Canelo's leftovers, a guy that Canelo destroyed prior, before you fought Plant. And here's how I had I know I was on your live at the weigh-in of the day before the fight saying I'd pick Plant to beat David. I know he didn't win, but let me just explain to you how he exposed David, because to me, he exposed Benavidez.
Speak on it, my brother.
I had the fight 5-0 the first half for Caleb Plant. He was outboxing, humiliating, making David look stupid, making him miss. And the only reason why David won the second half of the fight was because Plant got tired and gassed out. And he couldn't even knock out a dude that was half conscious for the last of the fight. You were down 5-0. And honestly, if Plant had a good gas tank, he would have put a clinic on David. He would have won a unanimous decision.
I agree. I mean, David didn't even have the power to knock out a guy who was already just ready to get out of there. He couldn't put him out of his fucking misery. But you're a monster. And what is Canelo afraid of exactly? Like, I'm not sure what they're expecting him to be afraid of.
Yeah, and I keep on telling my brother, so what? Canelo lost, like 2 to 3 rounds against Caleb Plant? He still stopped him. He stopped Plant with a broken hand. He stopped him with one hand. Imagine if he had two good hands. He would have stopped Plant probably in 7 to 8 rounds.
And the thing is that they don't want to notice or speak on is that Canelo fought the best version of Caleb Plant. This was Caleb Plant when he was undefeated. This was when he was a world champion. And this was him, he's never been through a knockout or anything like that. So he came in there to give his best shot. David Benavidez, he was not the same in that fight that he was before. He was not the same level. The guy had when you come back from a knockout, you're never the same.
Yeah, man. And, at least, and that's why, I got a lot of love and respect for Caleb, because at least that man is willing to risk it all at super middleweight just to try to get, the biggest fights you could get. Because you fighting Canelo and then, have a comeback win and then fighting David and jumping right into that fire, that just shows you to me how much free smoke Caleb Plant is. That's why I respect him, unlike Dudu Andrade, who's been fighting nobodies, who's got dropped by, Damon Nicholson? Who the fuck is that guy? And Charlo, I mean, hasn't fought for 2 years. They don't want to risk him, man. And now that they're probably only wanting you, they're just going to sit around and wait for a Canelo payday, which I agree. I don't even know why Errol Spence is even in this mix when I don't even know if he could beat Terrence Crawford. And no welterweight on the planet is beating Canelo.
And then not only that, not only will Errol Spence have to move up to 168, we've never seen him with that much, adding that much weight on for a fight. We don't know what his reflexes will be or none of that. And my whole thing is this guy ain't even stopped Mikey Garcia at 147. You gonna fucking hurt Canelo at 168?
Errol Spence will be, as much as I like Errol Spence, as much as a fan of him, the truth is, if that fight somehow ever happens, Errol Spence, it would be pillow fists for Canelo. Canelo will probably just laugh it off and then break him down. Hell, Canelo wouldn't even have to use his elite head movement. He could just walk through Spence's shots and break him down, similar to how Triple G did to Kell Brook in 5 to 6 rounds.
Absolutely. And look, really, the only reason Errol Spence is even being talked about is because that's a cash out fight. That's a fight that he feels like would sell, and he can make a lot of money walking out of box. He's retire after that fight. That'd be his retirement payday that they'd want to give Errol Spence. Really, that's what all this shit is.
I understand.
Let me read you 2 comments, my brother. Omar G says, people misunderstand weight bullying. It's a strategy, not bullying, to leverage weight within the sport's rules. It's a negotiation. It's a part of boxing. I can agree to that to a certain point. And then Stephen Crosby, this one of the biggest dumbass I've ever seen. He said Canelo was getting tagged by a Steve Fighter and John Ryder in the 8th round and after. But this is the same guy that says Jermall Charlo easily beat Montiel. Montiel was punching him all upside his fucking face. But you want to talk about, and Ryder would destroy Montiel. Make no mistake about that.
Oh, yeah. And also, I mean, how many times do I even have to say that was a homecoming showcase fight? When you're a Mexican, you want to go to your hometown knowing that this is probably your last fight in Mexico. What do you want? Would you rather give them a war, or would you rather tap dance around the ring and put on a clinic in a boring fight? What would you rather do? I'd put on a war if I was Canelo, and that's what Canelo did. It was just a showcase fight. And with John Ryder, he proved the hell. I thought John Ryder was actually going to get stopped at 4 to 5. He's not bad. He's a good fighter to me. He beat Danny Jacobs. He beat Zach Parker. Something that Dudu Andrade, this could have been Demetrius Andrade getting sent to hell in Mexico by Canelo.
Hold on, my brother. I don't want to interrupt you, but I got one more for you because I know you're going to cook this one. Untamable Mindset yet again with a dumb comment. Is Canelo scared of black fighters? Austin Trout, Danny Jacobs, Floyd Mayweather. Now it's about to be Jamal Charlo. Is he scared of black fighters? Like just dumbass shit.
No. Hell,
Like,
let's just go down the list.
oh,
Floyd Mayweather, James Kirkland, Shane Mosley, Eddie Slandilata, Austin Trout,
yep,
and now it's Charlo and maybe Dudu Andrade on the list.
and Danny Jacobs.
And Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs.
Yep. And it's just like these guys with these narratives don't stop. Like, it's just don't stop.
I bet you right now, what do you think is going to be the excuse when South Cokehead makes when Benavidez, his daddy loses by knockout to Canelo? What do you think is going to be?
Hold on. I got one more. He said he lost to Floyd and then losing to Charlo. Losing to Floyd Mayweather is a shame. A Hall of Fame elite fighter, one of the best to ever do it. That's like he needs to be ashamed of. Losing to Floyd at 23 with the catch weight is something to be ashamed of. Like, I don't understand. It's the same people that talk about, oh, he should be ashamed he lost to Bivol. Why? He moved up in weight, fought a bigger man, lost.
Exactly.
He fought Floyd at 23 to catch weight. So what? Like it's not like Canelo was at 168 and got knocked out by Caleb Plant. Then he should be ashamed. Like, okay, bro, you better than that. What are you doing? Floyd, Bivol, like, what are we talking about? Like, that's nothing to be ashamed. When has Charlo ever fought a guy as good as Floyd Mayweather, bitch? Answer that.
Never.
Name one.
Never. And, that was when I was 14 when the Mayweather-Canelo fight happened. Even when I was a little kid, I could tell you right now, a 23-year-old with a catch weight, whoever says that was the best Canelo that Mayweather fought is a literal dumbass or just a Mayweather fanboy.
Facts. I mean, because anybody really who would even think that is a moron. And this is a great one. Canelo has the best resume currently. And like a guy who can build his career, keep going, 4-weight world champion. Is Charlo even a 4-weight world champion? He's a 2-weight world champion, never fought anywhere near the level of competition of Canelo. And this is I think his third opportunity to fight Canelo. He's already rejected one in 2019. Like, stop it. Like, you've been getting offered this fight before and you've turned this shit down. Now all of a sudden people want to make excuses if you get your ass whooped so they can be like, okay, it's okay.
Yeah,
like, they're desperate. Oh, Canelo's a weight bully now. He's too big for Charlo.
Canelo's a weight bully. And one more thing before I go, man. People want to say, oh, Canelo's resume is not that good. When I actually have the list myself right here, Canelo's resume, let's just go down this list and why he would be known as, when he retires, the greatest probably of this era, or if not, he actually is the greatest of this era. He's beat Carlos Baldomir, Kermit Cintron, Shane Mosley, Josecito Lopez, Austin Trout. He's fought Mayweather. He's beat Alfredo Angulo. He's beat Lara. He's beat Kirkland. He's beat my all-time favorite Puerto Rican fighter, Miguel Cotto. He's beat Amir Khan, Liam Smith, Chavez Jr., Triple G, Danny Jacobs, Sergey the Crusher Kovalev, which I thought Canelo was crazy to move up from 160 to 175 because I was like, you are local. And he actually did the impossible. He beat Callum Smith. He beat Billy Joe Saunders. He beat Caleb Plant. He fought Bivol. He just beat John Ryder and Triple G. And now since Benavidez, Charlo, and Andrade are the next three to get decapitated, what do you have left? That's a Hall of Fame resume right there, bro.
Hold on. And I got one more for you because this guy won't stop. And this is for you, my brother. He says Errol and Bud would beat Canelo with one hand.
Oh, man. You know what? I'm not even, I don't even have, like come on, man. Like I've said before, I have a lot of respect for Spence and Crawford, but both of those guys would get obliterated and murdered by Canelo within 4 to 5 rounds. No welterweight on the planet is beating a super middleweight, man. Kell Brook has already tried that with Triple G, and what happened? Kell Brook got destroyed. Amir Khan has already tried to do that with Canelo. Canelo destroyed him.
I mean, like at this point, it's not even about like boxing. These guys are just haters. Like they're like a logical, reasonable boxing fan wouldn't even say no dumb shit like this.
Yeah, and the Bivol Benavidez thing, if that fight ever happened, man, I'm just gonna say this. either Bivol stops him in 11 rounds, due to him getting humiliated and outboxed and making him say I quit, or Bivol beats him by a unanimous decision, 12-0.
Like it's going to be humiliating. We know that.
It's literally going to be, let's say Bivol is Floyd Mayweather and Benavidez is just Benavidez. It's literally going to be Bivol just literally toe tagging him the whole fight, making him miss.
It's like, and you can talk about being big and size, and none of that means shit.
Yeah.
Not when it comes to skills. And then his power is vastly overrated.
Yeah,
like he has good power, but it's overrated.
Yeah, like you have good power, but was your power good enough to beat Canelo's leftovers? Was it? Because you remember Benavidez said, I'm going to break Caleb Plant's jaw in 6 rounds. I'm going to stop him. I was waiting. Where was it? And as a South American here, because I'm Peruvian and Benavidez is Ecuadorian, I don't like that guy. And his family is still a coochie as well, because who talks about a man's daughter? You remember Benavidez? He was talking about Caleb Plant's daughter, before the fight, or his dad was. Like, what kind of man does that shit?
That's fucking disgusting. That's bitch shit. Like, respect the families, shit on the fighter, but respect the families. Like, there's certain levels you go. Untamable was talking about Crawford knocks him out. Like, what are you talking about? Like, Crawford will never move up that far in weight.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about a fight that can never happen. I was like, a Nui and Canelo is going to get made. Like, that shit will never happen. Why are you even entertaining that?
That's equivalent to even like a Nui moving up to fight Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, that don't even make sense.
Yeah, and Spence and Crawford, they're elite fighters in their own right. They're elite fighters in their own weight class. But moving up to fight the face of boxing, Canelo by murder over those two.
Exactly. And the only thing I like about David Benavidez is his wife.
Well, I'm not gonna get into that, but I will say his wife is fucking deliciosa.
And look, and that's respect. That's giving him respect. Congratulations, Benavidez. Anyway.
All right, man. I'm a head out now. Just keep body bagging these haters, Nuke, these dumbasses, man. And just keep doing your thing. I can't wait to see your next live so I can hop on, man. And salute to Hit Kid. Just subscribe to Black and Brown Boxing. I'm a college football player, so if I don't have that much time, that means I'm in college football over in the University of Central Florida.
Oh man, great job, man, and just keep putting in work, my brother.
Absolutely. Salute, bro.
Salute, family. Bless. Oh man, that is absolutely true. Because Notch Million says Benavidez's wife is as fake as his resume. Damn, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.